Out here starting a new project. Hope you guys can see that. I drew it out on this is a plow blade from a tractor. And we use this to make this knife that I drew out here. So we're going to cut that out and then we're going to work on that today. It's not much of a forging project, but we're going to cut it out and make the blade from this plow blade, which I've tested this metal and it's real good metal. So it throws a good spark off. I haven't really tested it on a heat treat, but we can do that if you want today on this. We'll do a test on it. After we cut this blade out, we'll run a piece off of here and test it and see what it does when we heat treat it and put it in a vise and try to break it. But that's where we're at today, so you guys can bear with us. We're gonna get started on this, and I know it's kind of a late start on it today, but just didn't feel motivated to come out today, and then I had to get myself motivated to come out here to do something. So we're gonna start on this, and then we'll go from there. So let's get everything together, and then we'll cut it out, and then we'll get back with you. All right, guys, we got the primary shape of it. We just got to clean it up on the grinder, on the belt grinder. But like I said, I want to test a piece of that metal, just see what it's going to do. So we're going to cut a piece of that off. We're going to put it in the forge, and we'll heat treat it, and then we'll see what it does when we attempt to break it in the vise. So hang on with us, guys, and we'll cut that out and then come back with you. Alright, guys, those two pieces of metal right there, what we're going to do is one of them we're going to heat treat it and we're going to quench it in oil. The other one we're going to quench in water, just to see the difference in them. So let's get it up to temperature, and then we'll quench it, one in oil and one in water, and we'll try to break it in the vise and see what happens with it. And we'll just try to attempt to see what kind of metal this is. So hang with us and we'll get this forge fired up. Hopefully it works. Been having some issues with it here and there, but it should be good. So let's give it a shot. Like I said a few minutes ago, guys, we're going to attempt to. Sorry about that camera. It's just being silly right now. We're going to heat this up to temperature. We're going to quench one in water and one in oil. The oil that we usually use to quench our knives in. And attempt to break these in the vise to see what kind of metal we're actually dealing with this, to make this knife with. So bear with us when we get it up to temperature. And put it in the vise. I'll bring you over to the vise and then I'll show you after I quench everything. And to get it up to temperature, all I do is, excuse me, to bring it to where it's non-magnetic. So that's all we're going to do, and then we'll quench it, and then we'll put it in the vise. I'll bring you back when I get it in the vise to attempt to break it. So hang with us, guys. That's a little bit of ways to go, guys. I know it's kind of noisy, but we got to get a little bit hotter than that, and then we can quench them. So hang with us. All right, guys, get ready to quench one of these in the oil, and then we'll quench the other one in the water. Alright guys, we got them quenched. We're going to move your camera over to the vise and then we'll show you what we got going on. Alright guys, first attempt, the one that was quenched in the water. We're going to attempt to see what this does if we try to break it. That's some tough stuff. I don't want to do anything. Wouldn't even bend. Even after I quenched it in the water. Alright, let's attempt to get it out of here. Okay, this is the one that we quenched in the oil. As you can see, it bent, but it didn't do anything to it. It didn't break or nothing. So I'm gonna clamp it down on the anvil and see if I can get it to break. So hang with us, guys. All right, guys, I got it clamped down on the anvil now. I'm gonna attempt to break this, if it will. As you can see, all it did was bend. That's the one I quenched in the oil. Let's see what this water one will do. This is the one we quenched in the water. Couldn't get it to do anything in the vise, but I couldn't get a good hit on it to do anything. So, it is some tough metal. And here we go with the one with the water. Let's see what it does. Alright guys, it did break. I do like the green structure in it. It's real nice, close knit. So I'm thinking I'm going to quench this blade in water. It's a risky move, but I'm going to do it anyways. But you can see is the grain in that piece of metal. How close it is. So that's where we're going to go. Alright, we're going to get started back on this knife. We're going to do some grinding on it. I wanted to bring you guys along for that test to show you what I'm actually working with. The type of metal that I work with. It's reclaimed metal, but I run tests on them like this to make sure that they're okay for blades. So we're going to get started on that knife. We'll do grinding on it. And then we'll get back with you and we'll show you the profile of the knife. Alright guys, here's the profile of the blade. We got it smoothed out. It's going to be like a skimming knife. So we got some work to do on it. We got to cut an edge, get the bevels on there, the edges on there. But first, what I want to do is I'm gonna stick this in the forge, and I'm gonna anneal it a little bit, because it's kind of hard to work with right now, because where it's kind of hard from that blade. So I want to anneal this metal, get it up to temp, and then let it air cool, and then we can work with it a little better. So hang with us. We'll get back with you when we get all that done. Alright guys, we focus in there. I got it heat treated, edge put on it. I'm getting ready to temper this blade so we can put a handle on it. And I'm using Osage orange. I love that wood, man. It turned out real nice on that last knife that I did, so I'm going to put it on this one also. But hang with us, guys, and we'll get back with you when we start on the handle of the knife. Waiting for it to dry, the glue to dry on the blade, on the handle, so I can start working on the handle. When we get the handle done, I'll bring it back. I'll bring you back, and I'll show you what it looks like. So hang with us, guys. This is about as good as it's going to get from me. I got the handle on there. I might have to clean it up a little bit more. It's a little bit longer on this one side than it is this side, so I can take the Dremel and clean that up. But I think it turned out pretty decent. Had one blemish in the wood right here, but it kind of cleaned up a little bit. Pretty decent little knife, I believe. Let me know what you guys think about it, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys.